Attention gamers, I'm back with another video game recommendation for one that needs to be remastered. There was a very popular Sega Genesis game called Toy Story. In this game, you have to play as Woody. Since when Woody got ever since Andy got Buzz for his birthday, Woody started getting the feeling that he won't be his favorite anymore. And after when Buzz is getting brought upstairs, he starts to put away the toys as quickly as possible. But you have to go through a series of levels to get Woody and Buzz back to Andy's house. And what you have to do is avoid all the angry toys that when they think Woody put Buzz out the window by accident. But then what he did was so bad that they think he did it on purpose, but it was an accident. But then when they had to fight things out, then they ended up at Pizza Planet, where they had to work together to try to get away from the claw machine, but it failed many times. And after it grabbed Woody and Buzz at the same time, he failed to get Buzz out of the claw machine. But then later, he ended up stuck in Sid's house, both him and Buzz. And now, when they're stuck in Sid's house, they have to think of another thing to escape. Think of a plan on how to escape. But then what happened in that game? What happened in this? Buzz tried to fly out the window, but he failed, and ended up losing his arm. And then later, what else happened? Woody and Buzz had to do something to get a toolbox off of him. And after what happened, Woody had to call on all the mutant toys to help save Buzz from getting blasted off by Sid. But then, as they got outside, as Woody and Rollerbud escaped the house, all the other mutant toys spread the word throughout the mutant toys outside. And then once they spread the word, they all got quickly of the plan to scare Sid. And Sid, he never tortured toys again because of that. But then, as they managed to escape by a moving truck, they had to keep up. But when the toys found out Woody was telling the truth, they made a mistake and tried to bring him back. But RC was running out of batteries. And what happened? After he ran out of batteries, he couldn't keep up. His batteries died. Now they were by themselves. But then Buzz remembered the rocket on his back. And then when Woody remembered there was a match in his pocket, and then he was about to light it until a car put it out. But as Woody noticed a beam of light, a hot laser of sunlight touched his hand, it started burning. And then he realized the sun was reflecting off of Buzz's helmet. And then, And then he grabbed him, and Woody told him to hold still. And Woody had told him to hold still. Woody told him to hold still. And then it lit. And then it lit the fuse. And next stop was Andy. But there was just one problem. When Woody realized he lit a rocket, rockets actually explode at the end. And when he got shot, they had to hurry and keep up. But then what happened when they made it? But apparently the rocket went up so high, it was going to reach a high altitude and explode. But then, as Woody and Buzz made it up, he hit the Lightyear button on his suit. It caused his wings to come out. And then later, they thought he was flying, but he wasn't. It was falling with style. And then later, they landed right in Andy's car. Right in Andy's mom's car and into a box. And now, many months later, it became the holidays, and that became a real happy ending for Buzz and Woody to help them both rely on each other. This video game is a classic. It used to be popular, and it was also on Super Nintendo. This video game has to get remastered. Bye for now, until I recommend another video game that needs to be remastered.